Hey you guys, welcome back to another Sparkle adventure. It has admittedly been quite a while since I filmed and shared a video. So anyway, I'm just going to hop right into it. As you can tell by the title of this video, I will be showing you how I'm going to be preparing my Franken-Planner in this cover for February of 2020. Couple things, I guess, before I jump into it. One, I did just do my nails. If you notice that they look a little janky, I agree with you. We're just going to act like they're not janky and keep going. Also, recently, my cat decided to sit on top of my cover and scratch it. So I think I'm going to get a new one. But it's also, like, it's kind of okay because I've never really liked this blue color on the inside of it. And I went to the website for Happy Planner, and they have covers that have different colors on the inside. So I think that at some point I'll be getting a new cover because I really hate that it's all scratched up. So I'll be getting a new one. And also, as you can see, I still have my Christmas stuff in here. So I think that it is time for an upgrade. So in this video, I'm going to be replacing the dashboards. I don't know if I'll have time in this video to do full decorative dashboards. I might just put in some paper and then go back later and decorate them. But I will be, let's see. So here's January. I'm going to go through, I might actually just leave the January stuff in here for now. Obviously, this is the current week, so I'll just leave this in here. But I'm going to go through each section and add the February stuff. So I'm going to add from this planner, which is the lined vertical. That's this. Then I have the wellness planner, and I'll show you that. And then I have some filler paper, which I'll explain in just a minute. So first things first, I think what I want to do is I want to actually go back and add the cover from the Happy Planner in here. So I'm going to just take off this Christmas dashboard, set it to the side, and I'm going to grab this dashboard. Oh, hey, check it out. I've got stickers in there. What do you know? And I'm going to pop this cover on there. Now, the reason I'm putting the cover back on here, I could do another dashboard like I had before, something seasonal, but I really want to put the cover on because I had a DIY cover here in the back, and I don't have like a super sturdy laminator. And so the back cover was always popping off of the discs, and then the cover or the planner was kind of sliding around inside the cover. So I'm going to take out this DIY. This was actually from fall. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to grab the back cover of this planner. Oh, check it out. More stickers in here. I need a better storage system. You know, and I'm even tempted to put these rings, like swap out the discs. I'm super tempted. What do I want to do? I think I want to do it. Okay, so actually I could have just left this on here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to put in some music here, and I'll probably cut it short for time, definitely speed it up and do a time lapse. So I'm going to go ahead and take the stuff off of this stuff that's off of these discs. I'm going to swap these out. I'm going to put this set of metal discs on this stuff, which is going to go back on the shelf. And I should also say too, these are like little vinyl covers that I put on the disc. I did this myself. They're not an exact fit, but I think it's really cute, and it adds like a little extra pop of silver hollow, which is adorable. Okay, so the first step is to go ahead and take everything off of the planner that's on the pastel discs. Now I'm going to take everything that's on the planner with the gold discs and move it over to the pastel discs. Okay, so now everything is on the pastel discs, and I need to grab the stuff that's off of any discs and put it on the gold discs. Okay, so now we have our planner. This is kind of the original planner. This is, I think it's called Squad Life. It's this cover with this planner. And if you've seen my previous plan with me's, or I talked about my Franken-Planner, I talked about why I loved the vertical or the lined vertical layout. It's my absolute favorite, and why I'm so excited to use it for all of 2020. So I'm going to link some videos down in the description below. I'm sure there's something up in the eye in the sky. So check that out and you'll get more information as to why I use this planner. Okay, so getting into it, first I have the planner section. So let's go to February. Let's see, it's going to be after December, obviously. Here's the one December spread I decorated. I think I only did one. February. Here we go. Okay. This is December. This has got to be February. Right? Yes. Okay, so February we have 3, 4, 5. So this starts 6. So I'm going to grab all of the weekly spreads for February. There we go. Take them off the discs. And I'm going to just pop them in there. Now, if I were doing this at the actual end of January, I would go through and take the January stuff out. But because it's still January, I'm going to leave it on there for now, and I'll take it out later. Okay, so now we're done with this first section. Next is behind this dashboard, which I'm going to take out. I will replace later, but I'm going to take it out. This was my work and content planning section. Now, if you follow me on Instagram at Sparkle Adventures, you will notice that I have actually been I haven't posted a whole lot. I haven't really been following a plan. I haven't been making a plan. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take this stuff out. I'm changing up how I'm using social media. I'm still going to post, but it's not going to be, I don't think I'm going to need a whole setup of a calendar and everything like that. Maybe I'll come back to it, but for now, I'm just going to take it out. But what I am going to keep in this section is I've started taking a lot of workshops. I'm in the a women's collective, women's creative. Oh, shoot. It's a collective. I think it's called the Women's Creative. It's a collective of women-owned businesses, and it's a premium subscription service where you have workshops and mingles and events and all kinds of things. So I've been attending those workshops because I'm part of the collective, and I'm going to take all of the notes from those classes or in those workshops and put them in here. So I'm going to do that. Then this is just a brain dump of stuff that has to be done. I have recently joined up with my husband's podcast company as creative consultant and for his clients anyway. And there's a lot of stuff that has to get done. And because I'm new on board officially, this is, as of right now, just a brain dump of projects. I'm just going to leave this here with this paper. I might fill it. Let's see. I do have this, which has other styles of paper, just lined and then dot grid. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and add some of this. That way, if I need it while I'm like in a meeting or out and about, it's already in here. Especially since we just took all of that other stuff out, we've got room for more of this. So we already have some of this pink lined. It is lined, but it's kind of like a to-do list kind of thing. So I'm going to add some of this dot grid paper. Not all of it, but some. And then I think these are both lined. They're just kind of plain lined. So I'm going to add some of the purple. Again, so if I'm like out and about or in a meeting, I already have this in here. Just going to pop that right on. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to take out this Christmas dashboard. This next section is for wellness planning. I'll go back and grab that in just a second. So for wellness planning, let me move this other stuff out of the way. For wellness planning, I use the Wellness Happy Planner. I think that's what it's called, just the Wellness Planner. This Happy Planner Wellness Edition. Okay, so that's what it is. It's the Wellness Edition. This is what I've been using. And so I don't really use the monthly a whole lot. I will say I don't think I've missed a week ever since I've started wellness planning. However, when I was, before I jumped into this planner, this was the Healthy Hero planner I was using. Oh, shoot. I missed that. I did the last week of the year / first week of 2020 in Healthy Hero, that's what it was called. And I didn't feel like duplicating the work. So I did technically wellness plan, even though it's not in this planner, it's just in the old one. Okay, so super quickly, I'll just show you these spreads. I'm going to do a full flip through of my wellness spreads at some point. So let's grab February. That's the dashboard. We have the monthly, and then I'm going to go ahead and just grab the weeklies as well. I will say my pet peeve with this planner are the colors that they used. I mean, I kind of like the muted tones, but if we go to the weekly spreads for February, they're all this like weird green, and it's not my favorite. At the time, my options were limited when they released their wellness planners, so I'm kind of stuck with it, but I don't know. I mean, it'll be fine. It's just like not my favorite. Okay, so now we have the wellness planner in there. Wait, where's the cover? Oh, I just flipped it around. Okay, so now we're done with this section. This I use for wellness planning. If we go back to my January monthly spread, I track when I weigh in. As you can see, this was not a great week. And I use these. They're, I think, like a productivity sticker, but I just took the page out of the Happy Planner sticker book. I put it on a piece of scrap paper in my stash, punched the scrap paper, and put it in my planner. Okay, now, last section, I'm going to be adding a fourth section to my planner. Let me go back and grab some of this filler paper. So this back section, this fourth section in my planner, I'm actually kind of calling it a bullet journal style setup because what I want to use it for, and actually I might go grab, I have just plain dot grid paper. I'm tempted to like cut it down and put it in here, but for now I'll just stick with like some of this filler paper and I might go back later. Okay, so I don't think I need the to-do list stuff and I don't need a whole lot, but so what I want to use this section for is essentially a lot of what I think, a lot of what I was using a bullet journal for when I was in a bullet journal, which was tracking lists, like, I don't know, gift ideas, movies I want to watch, stuff like that. It was really nice to have a place to put that kind of stuff. More specifically, I recently realized, I kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together, realized I have rosacea. So I want to start, I've been doing a lot of research on like maybe products I should try out. And every time I'm at the store and I'm like, I want to try a product or I'm thinking about it, I do a whole, like, I start over from scratch with Google searching and doing some research. So I want to maybe have a page for like moisturizers I should try, or serums or treatments or cleansers. And I want to have one spot that has all that stuff. I also want to start tracking like projects I want to do around the house, decluttering where I'm at with whatever. So I think having a back section with those kinds of notes is going to be really helpful. Okay, so now we have our planner, our Franken-Planner, all the stuff is on the discs. Next step is going to be to create dashboards to break up all of those sections. So now I'm trying to decide if I want to do, okay, so if I pull out a Christmas dashboard from this pile of stuff I just took out of there. Oh, goodness. Okay, I didn't mean to do all that. The dashboard itself is larger than the planner pages, which makes it easy to flip to. So I'm trying to decide if I want to keep them this size or if I want to trim them down and make them smaller and use more of a tab system. So I would keep it this size, but then I would just have like this tab. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to do that. So I am going to keep it this size and then I'll cut the tab down and I'll show you what I mean. So let's go ahead and put this off to the side. Okay, so in order to prepare for my Valentine's setup, I went through my collection of Valentine's Day digitals and printed off some double-sided papers. Most of these are from the Crate Paper Collection All Heart. I'll put a link in the description down below. I buy these from AC Digitals. It's the American Crafts collections that you can buy online. So like I said, I just double-sided these. And I think I'm going to go back later and actually decorate the dashboards. I don't think I have time in this video to do that. And it's kind of late when I'm filming this. So, okay, there's that. What I'm going to do is measure this. This dashboard is 7 5/8 by 10 inches tall. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trim these papers down. So now I need to punch them. I am going to start looking for an arc punch because I know that the Happy Planner one is not super durable. I've already broken one. I think the arc punch that you like push down is expensive. It's what I've been told anyway. So I want to do some research and see how much it is and maybe start saving up for one because I really want a more durable arc punch, especially because I'm now using a disc bound system for my journaling every day. And I think I want to start doing another disc bound system for memory keeping. Like I just love disc bound. So I need a better punch. Okay, so let me just make sure that I punched it in the right spot. Where'd my planner go? Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is going to go in front of my just regular, planner. Perfect. Now again, this is bigger than the planner page, and I'll be punching a tab in just a minute. Okay, so then I need to go to my next section, which is, the workshop stuff. And if you're interested, I will go ahead and put a link in the description down below so you can join the collective if you're interested. I think it's primarily based out of St. Louis, where I'm from, but it's totally available online if you are interested. Like some of the workshops are online, and I just take those. Okay. Then after the work section, I have wellness, which starts here. Right, so this sticky note, I do wellness planning, obviously. And as I plan, I put in stickers for my meals sometimes, or, like motivational things, or nope stickers, if I didn't like get in a workout that day, or if it was a day off. So I'm kind of running through and running out of some of my stickers that I like to use to wellness plan. So I've made a note here of stickers I would like to create and or buy. So I want soup, eggs, workout, salad, nope, and day off. So I have just a sticky note here that's going to go on the dashboard so I can remember those stickers. Because I don't know about you, but when you sit down, you're like, oh, shoot, what sticker was it that I needed? Like if you're in the mood to shop or, you're looking at whatever. But whenever you're actually planning, you're like, oh, right, I need all these stickers. So now they're all right there. Okay, so last section is the bullet journal collections section. Okay, so the last one is done. Okay, so yeah, I am happy with that. Trying to flip back to the front. Okay, so let me show you what I was talking about when I was debating whether or not I should punch tabs. So as of right now, if I want to go to like the third section, I can grab any spot on the dashboard and I can flip. Oops. and then I can flip it, which is actually like I'm tempted to keep it this way. All right, so let's say I'm here and I'm looking at my weekly planner and I need to look at a note from a client meeting in my work section. So I need to go here. There's a lot of heftiness right here that I have to flip through just to get to the next section. So if I were to have a tab on this divider that was just like this, right? So let's say my tab was right here. I'm going to pull the whole section, all of this chunky goodness, just by this little tab. And I'm afraid that, I mean, you can see it's already kind of getting worn down, and that's just from me doing it once. So instead of having a tab on this dashboard or divider, I'm going to leave the full length of paper so I can easily come through here, pick up the whole sheet, and like with my whole hand, I'm going to support this section. Same thing here. I'm going to come through and just flip the whole thing. Again, because if I just had a tab, I don't think it would be sturdy enough and it would get warped or pulled out. So now it's time for the final step, at least for now, of putting it all back in my cover. I should probably take these fall pictures out of here. I mean, I love fall, but it's not fall anymore. Okay, so I'm going to grab this back cover. Slide it in there. Might be easier said than done. Okay, and now we have our Valentine's Franken-Planner. Make sure you subscribe because in future videos, I will definitely be sharing, dashboards, and I would like to do a full pocket setup and really a full Valentine's Day setup. This video was to just prepare my Franken-Planner, but I'll be doing way more decorative stuff in here because I actually don't even love Valentine's Day all that much. I just love all the designs and decor of Valentine's Day because it's all pink and red and cute and hearts, and it's just all adorable fun stuff. And I have a lot of fun die cuts and stickers prepared to be used. So again, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those future videos. Comment down below. Let me know how your 2020 planners are working out so far. We're a few weeks in, so I'd love to know how your setup is going, if you want to change it for February, and what your thoughts are. Thanks so much for hanging out with me in this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!